continuation of the USS Enterprise D build. This is magazine 27 from Fanhome, part kit 105. Hi guys, Ralph here. So we're up to magazine 27. We have the parts kit 105. So in here we have some LEDs, we have some screws, we have panel parts that go over the rear part of the secondary hull that we just did in the last episode, some parts to hold the screws in place, which I assume then, same of those, as well as, oh hello, those are phaser emitters. And somebody has forgot to put the double-sided tape on. That's a bit strange. Both of them. Okay, that's not a problem because I've got double-sided tape. This is the last part of the skeleton. I'm 99.999% certain it's the entire skeleton of the ship done. This goes on the back half because the actual neck part will connect into this. So LED, 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 5 there from here. Same as with this part in the last magazine in 26. So it's just the opposite way around. It was a little bit fiddly doing some of the lights on here. They don't fully bend in the right ways, but they do, but they don't. A little bit fiddly, but it's fine. We can get on with this. It's strange how there is no tape at all on that. This is definitely showing the end, if not just how poor the quality. Actually, there's double-sided tape there. Why they put the tape there but not on the piece like they did before? Okay, no, don't answer that. I think we all know the answer. Eaglemoss were having problems, but this is at least, we're finishing this. We've been guaranteed that this is going to get finished. Fanhome have now stopped anybody getting the start on any of these, and they will honour all people who have already started. So we will get this finished. You will see a fully done Enterprise D, fully lit up, in the case over there somewhere. But yes, but at the moment, from part kit 105, I'm going to get this unbagged, put it in a box, put the screws away, and let's start building. Our parts are out and ready to go. I've halfway through doing this at the moment. I've done something to the switch, I've covered it over. I need to sand it down a little bit and spray and match the paintwork on there, but that's for me only anyway, so that's fine. So what this part has got is the final part of the skeleton for the saucer, and this was a nightmare to do, but it's going to be done anyway. So what we've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 LEDs. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And probably one somewhere else as well anyway, but we'll follow that. He wants you to do the right angles, just split cables a little, split these down the left and right, so you got the flat part of the LED there, just nice and gently. No need to pull these off, no need to break them, a bit more cable there, because these will go on there like that, and the cable will go down. So probably best doing maybe like that with them once they're at proper right angles. Done this before. Luckily now this is the last, apart from the final nacelle, this is the last that needs to be done. It'll be secured by these 5 pieces. These look like they go on these parts sort of on the back of here anyway. I think the 2 L's go there. These 2 strange shapes ones go up here and here, so that'll be for later on. I've also pre-taped the transport emitters, because they give you tape and the transport emitters. It's quite weird really. So what we need to do for this, preparing the deck panel lights. Yes, so same as before in the last magazine when we did this side. It's basically putting one in there and then wait for this one, then putting this one into, we've just done that one. This cable goes here. It doesn't really matter which goes where and how. Once you get 5 lights on and a spare, then this will go and then where's the 5th one go? It will be there, which is also now, where is that going to go in the model? So I'm going to do a quick jump on this here, tell you about that. And look at that, we're actually putting the saucer in. Put it within the next section in. So Oh yeah, getting to those two. I need to know where this light here goes. If I've got a spare one on here, which I probably might have, then so be it. But is that? No, that can't be a spare one. That's got to be somewhere. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix all the lights to this part here, for this last part of the skeleton, and then we'll get back to fitting it to the saucer. And once you've finished with the LEDs, it should look a little bit like this. We have one over here, but I assume that the part, I think comes in next issue, what goes over here, will have, yeah, the lights on there. Maybe there's a couple of LEDs on there as well. If not, it'll be on these two here. I think it's probably more likely to be on here with these lights going across, because there is one that we already had before, which is there, right in there, which is actually show itself over here as well, and this is the one right here, which does show that it's over here and right here. So it should look like this. Light goes on there and then spare. 2 across here for that one, 2 across here for that one. It does make it look both these the same length. No, they're not, but we can work on that. I'm sure it's not be too far away from the circuit board anyway. So getting into the saucer now, that will go in place in a second. There's, I mean, 8 BM screws, is there? Right, I've got 8 BMs, 2 FMs. So they're all metal. The FMs are going in here, but you've also got to remember as well, we've got these really, really tiny ones we had last time as well, the GMs. I think before we took out a screw that was on here, because I think it just bumped a little bit, so it's now, this is now flat-topped screw, which is fine. That just goes in to secure that part in there. As you see on the next issues, they'll be making panels down here, so it's going to be exactly the same as these parts here, so it's just going to come straight down. All being well. There's one or two, I'm not sure if there's one. I think it's one there and then one there. Then there's one big piece that comes across, but that spoils for future. So let me get the saucer. Let me get some BMs, JMs, or using 1 JM screw, 2 FM screws, and the 8 BMs, and then get the saucer as well. Now, here we go. So we've got this light here, which I assumed came out of there, so I'm just going to put it back in. It just crosses over here, but that will be for later on anyway, so that's out of the way a little. 2 LEDs already over here, which show on the bottom of the diagram over here, but that's for, yes, it's for the, yeah, navigation lights that seem to be alright, seem not to be. Right, so we want all 3 of these to fit into here. So we've got 2 along this back part here. Now there's a second row, we've got 2 and then 1. So I've got the centre, there's 2 there actually. There's 3, there's definitely, I'm doing this thing a little different, but I think we should be fine. According to this, I've got 3 missing off of this back row. Is that the middle? No. According to this, the entire middle row here should be finished, but there's 1, 2 spare. So as long as I've got 1, 2, 3, 2 spare, should be fine. But I think I've actually got 1 spare. We'll work on that another time, it's fine. I know to use the one of the lights which goes to the bridge, and I used one for this here, but these were already on the board. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Right, so all of these could do with being in to start with, or do they? Now, same as before, try and lay it down. Watch where your cables are. I mean, that goes over the top of there, or does it go below there? It goes over the top of there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it fits. Okay. Why does that look like it's over by a lot? That cable's out of the way, that's out of the way, they're okay. They're in, they're on, they're in, they're there, they're that, they're here, they're there. Seems very... I'm sure it's fine, it just looks a bit oddly weird at the second. I'm going to make sure they're okay there, they're there. Obviously, cables, cable management, definitely a thing. That's now got caught on there. Okay, cool. Why is that not looking like it's going flush? Oh, that's better, but that doesn't look right. Not happy at all with that bit, but that'll squash down anyway. That'll go there. Cable between the middle is definitely a problem. Just eyeball everything. Before you put this together, eyeball everything. Because if you're wrong, if you cut one of these cables, it's gonna be game over. No, it's not. It's just gonna be tracing where you've just trapped a cable. There, down there is okay. Oh, because that's actually on top of that, so that's fine. Anything lower, it's this part here that's going to be the major issue, because this just sits on top. Okay, how's that one doing there? Fine, fine. I think we're good to go. No, those two will come back off. Right, I'm not entirely happy with this corner, because that just seemed to be, it fitted more flusher. But if it's meant to be over a lot, then that's over quite a lot. It is squeezed. It is squashing down into place actually. So maybe when the screw's in place, maybe I'll get a pair of pliers just to nip things in a little bit. So screw-wise, everything gets a BM screw. The two FM screws are there and there, and the JM screw is there. So the rest, yeah, BMs. Good fun. All the screws are in. It feels actually quite securely satisfying. A very good piece. It's actually come down better than I thought. I think there might be a tiny lip there, but no. If there is, then we can work on something, I'm sure. Let's see when the pieces go in. So that's that part done. And left with one light there, which will go, I'm certain... Ooh, can it go there? That's strange. If it doesn't actually go there, then we've got a problem, because actually we can thread it through this, same as this one, we can thread it through that gap there to get into this part. Probably might not need it, because I think, because it's symmetrical anyway, it's this part here. Okay, so this part going over, there's a light there which is light there which is probably here. So no. We don't have, let's just say, we don't have any spare lights on this side because they have been used up. So it's either going to be this piece here or this potentially, sorry, this, that, yeah, or, don't worry, it works. It'll all work in the end. So we have got now, next page. Get rid of the saucer, and it's in the way. Now I will be glad when this is done, because then I can just, yeah, have a nice model in the case. So, coming back, I'll talk about yourself for a second. Cool, cool, cool. Now this is the, so far, everything's on, everything's in place. That needs, like I said, that was the switch. I am doing the mod, but that's why all these cables are out. That is going to be a full power supply. I'm a little upset I can see the cable through there, but I think we're still going to finish anyway. A pencil mark on that for some reason. So we have these parts here. So we're going to put in this strange curly piece. Does it go in that way? That way? No, it goes over here. So this is now sealing in everything. Oh, that is actually really good. That is a really good fit. You can see panel markings, but I saw a video the other day saying that all these were sensor arrays, or the lines on it. So the sensors were actually in the lines. Quite strange if it is, but if it isn't, so be it. One piece over there. It does fit well. I was hoping that this might go a little bit further over here and cover that up, but I think I might be able to bring that over a little on the time. So we now got two of these. These look exactly the same. I don't think they're left, right. I just think they're two exactly the same ones. So with the double-sided tape on, and no fingernails at all. So let's just do this so I can, yeah, there we go. So it's over here covering this screw up. This is really good, some of these, how they're doing this. Just keep it warm, a little bit with body finger heat. I'll just activate the glue a little bit better so that being cold shouldn't come off. If it does, then do what you want. Put whatever glue underneath it. If you want to put some more double-sided tape, off you go. not straight, but it's not on either. That's under and in. Cool. So we have that part done and done. Now, here comes the exciting part. Ooh, hold on a minute. That's 106. We have the neck to fit. Thing is, I have got the extra because I have this on here, because these cables will go up through the neck. For you, you'll just put it in and slide across like it's showing you there. I, on the other hand, have a little bit more, but I'll show you that right now. Now, I've been looking forward to this for quite a few years. Yep, you heard it. Right, so for me, I'm going to do that. I have 3 cables on here. I have already separated them because that says saucer times 2, and that's neck. So the one on its own is the neck. All I'm going to do with this afterwards is just put the cables into where they are going. Simple as that. These are exactly the same. Let me get in the middle so you can see this a bit better. These are exactly the same connectors as what Eaglemoss have been using. So it's just for these, the male and females. So the neck, yeah, I'm going to keep the neck. I'll put the neck in first. Once it's actually on, these should be fine, because that flips over and that hole will go for that side. You know what I'm on about. So they could just go that instead. Might be easier. Cool. So I'll just push in place. This is in case I ever need to move this. This is in case I ever drop this on the floor and the whole thing's in a billion pieces and it doesn't work. So what I'm doing is losing some of the cable inside the neck. Worst case, if any of these parts actually, the connectors go, I should actually put some tape around them just to make sure, but if not, it's fine. Holes are big enough to take all these. Push in place. I know there are other ways out there, and if anybody scream at the TV now going, "Why are you doing that? You're a fool." I am. So we have parts there, put some cable pushed into there. It's just to hide these away so I need to get you zoomed out a little. So I'd rather you see this instead of just seeing the back of my hands. So that's nice and straight now on the back side one. They should now, as you can see, I can't see, gonna go in when I push that in place. Now it's 2 legs on the front and the back, yeah, they're absolutely perfectly in line to go on the hole. And then, there you go. That's the neck in place. If you can find a way to permanently secure this in place, better than what that is, please comment below. But, oh, no. Stuff this. Come on. We know everybody keeps building these up. Let's put the nacelle in. Actually, can I put that in without that? Probably not. Oh yeah, I can actually. I'm gonna plug that in. This is just silly. This is definitely me just faffing around now. It's done. The part's done. Apologies for wasting anybody else's a bit more time, but I've got to do this. They don't tell you to put the nacelle on until way later. Is that on? No, it's not. I think there's parts missing there, isn't there? Oh no, hold on. Does that cover it up? No, I think there's thingy parts missing there, but look at this size! Yes! I have to repaint that a little bit better as well, and then paint the red LED on the front, because that was a cock-up from last issue. Coming along now, isn't it? I bet you're all jealous you didn't buy one. Yeah, I'm jealous that you've got £2 grand. But this is why I like this phase. The skeleton's done on the saucer. This bit looks like it's almost there. Cool. Thanks for watching. Please share, please like, please whatever. Please be a Patreon. Help me as best you can. And I'm going to see you guys in another video. Bye for now.